how do you hit your driver further without increasing your club head speed? That's something I hear a lot on the lesson tee here. And ultimately, we all want to hit the ball further. And the reality is, 9 times out of 10, if we increase your swing speed, then clearly that will hit the ball further. However, if you're somebody who can't increase your swing speed, then today I'm going to talk about something that will get you more distance, okay? So the reality is that when we are hitting the driver, we must sweep up on the golf ball. When I teach a lot of people, especially when I use the TrackMan, I find a lot of people hit down on the golf ball, okay? So they have a negative attack angle, and even with quick club head speeds, people tend to struggle to get that distance. So you could be swinging it at 105, 110 miles an hour, but if you're hitting down on the golf ball, you're creating a lot of spin and you're not going to get the distance that you are looking for. Okay, so we can do a lot in our setup to help us hit up on the golf ball. First of all, something very simple, but think about your tee height. Okay, you can see here that I want that ball about halfway above the crown of the golf club. Okay, so think about that ball being halfway above. That's going to allow you to sweep up on it. If you hit down on it, then generally that's going to, sorry, if you tee it down, that's generally going to encourage you to hit down on the golf ball. So tee it high. Even in a lot of cases, I would get people getting it even just above the crown on the driver there. Okay, that's step number 1. So simple. Okay, step number 2, how do we hit up on the golf ball? What I would do is I would adopt a forward ball position. You can see here that this ball is way forward. It's opposite my lead heel. Get that ball forward. You can see as soon as we do that, that my low point is going to be sort of roughly in the middle of my stance, and then I'm coming back up on the golf ball. That's going to help me hit up on it, get that low spin, and it's going to help you with that carry. Okay. Thirdly, we've got that tee height, we've got that ball forward. We're now just going to tilt behind the golf ball. Okay, get some natural tilt behind the golf ball. You can see here, as soon as I do that, that creates the natural tilting of the shoulders, and it creates that natural attack angle that we are looking for. I find a lot of people, generally the slices get a bit open, this right shoulder gets a bit high, and we're going to come down and across the golf ball. Okay, so get into that tilted position. Now into the swing. Okay, what are we looking to in the swing? So those 3 things would say we should all be able to do those really. Okay, now into the swing. 2 key things. First of all, as we make our backswing, I want you to load into that trail foot. You can see as I am loading into this back foot here, my weight is going into that right side. Quite often what I would say to people is get the club across the chest, and we're just going to try and move the grip end over my right foot there. Okay, a lot of people tend to get a bit this way, a little bit stacked in this left side, and they get a bit steep into it. If we can get this left shoulder moving over this right side, again, that's going to allow me to get behind the golf ball, again, sweeping up on the golf ball. Okay, so again, just think about left shoulder to right foot. Okay, and then finally on the downswing, big thing here now, as we are loading into this right side, we need to stay behind the ball. Okay, as you are coming down, I want you to keep looking at the back of the golf ball. Okay, even if you have to put a line or a spot on the back of the golf ball, I'm using the TaylorMade picks here, but I can look at the back of the ball. That's really going to help me stay behind it and sweep up. Okay, so if you're able to do all of that, then I'm going to give you this simple drill that's really going to help you sweep up on the ball. Okay, so all we've got is a tee. We're going to pop the tee about 6 inches or so in front of the golf ball, and the aim of the game is to go through that process, try and sweep up on the ball, and hopefully that tee will still be intact. So I'm going to stay behind it, sweep up, and get me maximising that distance. As always, guys, if this is your first time watching the channel, please don't hesitate to subscribe. I look forward to seeing you again very soon.